So I started off my day at the bins, digging in the purses and belts and hats. And they have 3 giant bins, and I spent a lot of time going through all of them. For bags, I purchased one Adidas backpack that was in really good condition. It was a nice heavyweight one. And then I found a bunch of different hats that were men's styled baseball hats that were like Sims and AFCO and St. Croix rods, different hats like that. And I think I can get between $10 and $15 for each of those individually. I definitely did not find a lot. In the shoes, those little Nike Airs, I did look up comps on those. That's what I ended up getting. But the Nike Airs seem like I can get a pretty penny for them, so I did pick those up and they cleaned up great. I ended up with 6 pounds, which equaled about $13. And then I headed to Savers, which is my least favorite place to thrift. Hard goods had nothing, so I headed over to the purses, and everything was just very overpriced. This bag was all beat up, and they still wanted, I believe, $7.99 for it, which I did have a 20% coupon from donating before I went in, but it's still just really expensive, especially after you come from paying by the pound, and it's $1.99 a pound. I really did not find anything. I did find these Apres by Lamo slippers, and they wanted, I believe, $6.99 for them, and I just couldn't justify that, being that I'd get about $15 for them. And then there were these men's size 13 floral Crocs. I looked twice at these because they had the Croc inserts, but they wanted $14.99 for them, so I did not pick those up. There was this bag, which was a man-made material bag, and the style just didn't seem like it would be a good seller. And they wanted only $7 for it, so if it would have been a bright color or something, I probably would have picked it up. I had never seen that brand before, so I did a second glance at it. And I'm still looking for a Lilly Pulitzer bag for my mother-in-law. Now that I told her I'd find her one, I can't find one that's cheap like she wants. This bag was just another like vinyl bag. They wanted $17, but the color was really cute. These shoes, they look like Keens. They were knockoffs. They were really lightweight, and they wanted $11.79 for these, so I did leave these behind. And then I found these really cute Merrells, but they were really beat up, and it looked like someone's whole dog was left in them, so I left those behind. These Crocs were in excellent condition. Looked like they had never been worn. They only wanted $11.49, but they were a smaller size. These No Boundaries, which are sold at Walmart, were new, but they wanted $11.49 for them, so I did leave those behind also. And then these, which look like knockoff Hey Dudes, they did want only $4.99 for those, but they were actually a lot smaller than the size 9, so I left them. In the men's section, when I rounded the corner, they had these rugged shark-looking Crocs. They wanted $12.79 for those. I left those behind. And then I found these little Foco Milwaukee Brewers slippers, which were in pretty decent condition. And Foco is an MLB brand that's actually licensed by MLB. So I did pick those up, being that baseball is going to be starting soon. Those were $2.99, and then I had 20% off. These Carry Yuma shoes are a great brand. If you can find these for cheap and in decent condition, pick them up, because I have sold every pair I've ever got, but I have never paid $23 for a pair. So I am currently at Goodwill. I just went in. For the first time ever, I forgot my phone. But also for the first time ever, I did not find anything. I had to return those Keen boots that I bought last weekend, and they just had all these little holes in them along the stitching. So I have a credit for $10.54 for Goodwill, and I had nothing to spend it on. So let's go check out the other Goodwill that's on my way home, and hopefully we can find something there. Or today was pretty much a total dud. Total dud. I just can't get over it. All right, let's go check it out. Back at my favorite Goodwill. I am literally kind of crapping my pants right now because I just found this, which is gigantic. And look at this. And it is, woo! So even though this is a Jellycat and it is gigantic, when I checked comps, this one really was not a big high dollar one, but there are some. So always make sure to check. Oh, 4Ocean. I wonder how much. $3.99. I'll look into that. 4Ocean is a brand that they take plastic out of the ocean and they make things with it, and I absolutely love them. My aunt got me a bracelet made from them. Hello. Got me a bracelet made of beads that they used the plastic from the ocean to make, and I think it's such a cool concept. I'm not really seeing anything else down this aisle. Okay, so I am in the coats and I found this, which this is the inside. And so I already did this, but so this zips out. Jazzivar Luxury Fashion. I don't see any material tags. So I think this can actually be reversed. It's $9.99. Feels really well made. It's a really nice thick cotton fabric, but there's no material code. I think I'm gonna get it. I looked them up and they're selling for around $130 used. So that's, I didn't even have two hangers. Then I found this, which also feels really homemade, or really well made. It's like a really bright Kelly green. I can't pick it up, but it's Obermeyer, and that one's $14.99. But it must be a snowboarding jacket or something. But look at the buttons. They're just really cool. I'm gonna look this up also. I also found this Mountain Hardwear. This is their logo right here. And this is actually a really good brand. But this is just the inside. You can tell because they'll have these little loops right here. Where that would attach to the inside of a bigger, heavier jacket. And they want $6.99 for that, and it's covered in dog hair. So I am not going to get that, but keep your eyes peeled for Mountain Hardwear. They usually do pretty good for me. I've never seen this brand either. It's $9.99, and it's Lole durable water repellent, but it feels really nice. It's got the branding here. I didn't look on these. It's got the branding here. And then on the back, it's got the L. So I'm gonna look into this also. So out of the 4 thrift stores that I was at today, I really did not get a lot, but what I got seems to be quality items that I think will either flip fast or be worth me holding on to until they do sell. They're worth enough. I have spent more time looking at how many items are listed and how many have sold, and I've learned a lot about what I really want in my inventory in the last 6 months or so, and I'm content with that. Sometimes less is more, especially when you're working with limited space to store it. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe if you like my content, and if you have already subscribed, please hit that bell notification so you can see when I put out another video. Thank you so much. Bye.